MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Oakland Athletics.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Adiro, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Stanford grad, so you know he's got the smarts and the baseball acumen to get it done out there. Big middle of the order bat, big time arm from right field as well.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1. First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. This one's flared toward left center. In comes Piscotty. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Altuve gets his lead at first, nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
The 1-1 home. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The 0-2 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
First pitch on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. First and second now, 1 man out. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Here's Starling Marte. as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Mark, how do they go about winning an AL pennant here at home?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Justin Verlander gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Time for a look at the Astros on B. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to as he can.
Leading up for the A's, the center fielder, Joe Ringer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Fouled off. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. His line against Justin Verlander, he's just 1 for 6. First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. And he misses 2-1.
I got 2-1.
2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for Houston, the designated hitter, Kendry Morales.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The windup and the 0-1. And right into the shift. Barreto's got it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So that'll go down as an E4 as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Gurriel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Barreto will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. His prior history versus this arm, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. Stepping in, Chris Davis. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Not too often you see a changeup come across it 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Drilled to the right side. And that will be the first hit for the Athletics thus far.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
So a runner at first with one out now, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Verlander pauses. Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now 3-2. Piscotty leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Murphy.
Digging in, Sean Murphy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Marcus Semien would be next. He's set. The 3-2, and it's fouled away. Count is full. The pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. His line against Justin Verlander. He comes in as a .316 hitter. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set. The 0-1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 0-2 once more. Grounded to 3rd. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 23.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Michael Brantley will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Pitch is popped up. And he will make the play, and an important one it was, as those runners will have to hold now with one away.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. Low for ball 1. Reddick on second. Altuve is over at first with one away. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Springer looking up. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the series, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
The third baseman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center field.
Ready for another chance. Starling Marte hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
3 runs already home here. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Houston. So it's back to the top of the order now. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Sliced hard, but foul.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already. And there's 1 gone in the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
1 gone for the A's here in the 3rd. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count. Matt Chapman will be next. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So striding forward now, Matt Chapman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Chapman is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness. His reaction time is unparalleled. Able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Olson, the runner at first with 2 gone. 3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for Oakland. They trail in this one 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Houston.
Now at the plate, Kendrys Morales.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the stretch. There he goes. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Nobody out, runner on first. On the move again from first. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Oh, he couldn't make the play.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he'd lost sight of it. But then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Now, boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Brad Peacock answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 home. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now batting.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
In now, Jose Altuve, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Peacock is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Astros lead this one 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. A high fastball is in there. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
The batter, the second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
So coming to the plate, Franklin Barreto. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. From the stretch. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
1-1 to Franklin Barreto.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Grichuk leads off first with 1 away. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now, Sean Murphy. He drew a walk his first time up. Verlander pauses. First pitch on the way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down. And with that, the side is retired. The A's strand 1. They're down 4-0. Ready once again, Michael Brantley. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Simeon into shallow center. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So striding in, Carlos Correa. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A ball and no strikes. And he misses again. 2-0. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box, Alex Bregman. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Stepping in now, Starling Marte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. Finds the zone, strike one. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Piscotty's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the throw comes in, and all three runners are forced to hold on with one away now. Here's Kendrys Morales. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. Fouled off. Brantley, the runner at third. Correa at second. Bregman at first. 1 gone. Behind 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He'll come to the plate with it, and not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The first baseman, number 10.
Standing in, Yuli Gurriel. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Back up the, oh no, that got him. And he's safe. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now batting, Francisco Cervelli. And they're runners at the corners now. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the A's nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The Athletic. Not shortstop. Marcus Semien.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
The 1-2. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Line towards center field. Marte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Striding in once again, Matt Olson. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Semien, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. His second home run of the series. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Yeah, and it's always important to scratch that first run across when you're getting shut out. But now they're within 1 grand slam of tying it up. Might seem improbable, but hey, psychologically it matters.
Settling in now, Matt Chapman. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-0. Fouled straight back. One out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. There to take it is Reddick, and there are two gone now. Ready now, Chris Davis. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, his third home run of this series, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is under it, and that's the third out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Astros on top, 6-3. Matt Andrees takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 36, Matt Andrees.
Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick, who's faced Matt Andrees previously. He's just 2 for 12. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0, and there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Swinging a soft liner. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next up for the Stros, Michael Brantley. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Carlos Correa will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just off the inside corner. He's faced Matt Andriese previously, batting .500, 5 for 10. He also has 1 home run. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2-2.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. They still lead it 6-3. Wade Miley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Houston, number 20, Wade Miley.
Stepping into the box, Randall Grichuk. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some peckings from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
In now, Franklin Barreto, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Grichuk stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley's after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, and he fouls this one off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
The 2-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Brantley going back. And this will bang up against the wall. Brantley's able to get it in, and that runner will have to hold on at third base.
What better fielder? Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's George Springer, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Well, the first baseman tried to do his part and help his partner out, but the throw is just way too off target. He almost makes a great save, but that's going to be a throwing error all the way.
Into the box, Matt Olson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Line toward the gap in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, this one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Chris Davinsky takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Matt Chapman will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In tied at 93, ball one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. The 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs. He's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Swung on and missed 3-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking to minimize the damage here. Line towards center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. 1 run scored. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 7-6 game.
With that base hit right there, D-Ro, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. Fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. It's the A's 7 and the Astros 6. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. J.B. Wendelken is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57.
Four-hole hitter Alex Bregman, and it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. Stepping in now, Starling Marte, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs. So there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now that designated hitter, Kendry Morales.
He's set and the pitch. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Hector Rondon gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 30, Hector Rondon.
Digging in now, Rendell Grichuk. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Rendell Grichuk.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
1-0.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Fouled off. 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, Franklin Barreto 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in, Sean Murphy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 8th inning coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 7-6. Luke Trevino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62, Luke Trevino.
Leading off the inning, Yuli Gurriel, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
He's set. Here it comes. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Swinging for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Richard will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Launched to right field and deep. Richard looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as that'll put him into a tie at 7-7.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Next for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here's the 1-1. A bouncer up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Michael Brantley, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's set. The 0-1. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Jake Marisnick will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at first for the Astros, number 9, Jake Marisnick.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. He homered back in the third inning in this one. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. Altuve over at second. Marisnick at first. 2 out in the inning. Now a pickoff play at second. Don't want to forget about him. The 0-1 offering, and it's 1-1. Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just fouled into the second deck. Here's the 2-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And we are tied 7-7. Jake Marisnick will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field,
Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 36, Will Harris.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2 the count.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, George Springer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. The 2-0 outside. 3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And Olson with a drive out to deep right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they grab an 8-7 lead. watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Matt Chapman is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now that's popped up. Gurriel is there, and the side is retired. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's now 8-7. Blake Trinan takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 39.
Stepping up now, Alex Bregman. And obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a game 6. Here's the first pitch. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here's the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Career against Blake Trinan. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. The 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Marte is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Now at the plate, Kendrys Morales. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
ALCS Gm.
Standing in now, Yuli Gurriel, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Last strike now for Houston. Sent toward first. And that'll do it. The A's are back on top. Champions of the American League.
Well, congratulations to them, as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
For my partners Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics,